just seeing everything that's happening right now, how you have a whole wave of people, it almost in my mind feels like there was supposed to have been a meeting, where representatives met with the people who have always been here, whether history tells them that or not, whether they realize it, or they've been here long enough at least to have instilled an ebb and flow in a way of life and a culture. A people with a very decorated history that's not talked about enough. It's almost as if there's a concerted effort to keep our holiness, meaning our being set apart in a way that in the real world, if you were just black, you were just black. And I know people know where they come from, but down here it was known we are different people, To see what's happening right now and to sense that we haven't banded together or we don't have anything in place to at least have said, no, we don't want this. Or if there was some type of expansion, we would have had a say-so to it, because there's not one person that I meet that is in favor of what's going on. So me just being really out there and connected to so many people, my singularity of mind will lead me to ask people what they feel about it. Bring it up, we talk about it. Like I said, there's not one person. There's some people, I talking to my cousin, she from up the road, and she was like, I don't even come on Jones Island no more. Like, she's one of them people where she only gonna say it if she mean it. When she mean it, you gonna know she mean it. Cause I don't even come, on the island no more. The whole vibe has changed. It ain't the same. It's true. And I think what it mainly is that we're all feeling is like a disrespect, an underlying disrespect and a helplessness of not knowing exactly what to do. Because if we all knew that there was something we could do, I'm pretty sure all of us would do it. Now, occasionally you have your people who will try to look optimistically like, oh, well, it's just expansion. This gas station over here is good for the island. Even though all of the gas stations we had, they no longer exist. So it's literally not even just an expansion. It's like completely taking out landmarks and things that we cherish away, and then you replace it with what you want to replace it with. They closed down Mount Zion, and then they're putting a school on River Road, which is a roundabout on River Road, like the longest two-way street that's canopied with trees, beautiful road that'll snatch your soul if you let it. You play with that road if you want to, but they have put a roundabout in the middle of it for a big school. And somebody told me there was a vote whether to honor an island legend, Mr. Esau Jenkins, or name it like St. John's Elementary or something. And they named it St. John's Elementary. So it's another layer of just erasing what was here. And I just can't help but feel like at this rate, with no voice, no rallying point, there's people out there doing things. Don't get it twisted. So no disrespect to them. But I'm saying there should have been a day out of the month that we all meet and discuss things. There should be representation for this set apart people with this set apart history. We should have had some type of representation or some type of togetherness to at least let our stance be known that this is not what we want. This is not what we expect, because it feels like we're just being blotted out. There's reports that say like we went from 70% so-called black to now like 30%. And it's just the sheer number of people who have turned this Canopy Haven into a pre-terraformed, like a little city. Like it's not supposed to be that. And I've had my own battles with fighting in land, about land in court, dealing with, let's just call them colonizers, like dealing with that certain energy in and out of court. And there is a certain level of corruption in this city to a lot of these things that happen that's alarming. So the island means so much to me, man. It's honestly given a purpose to the whole the journey. Because doing this back then, I never thought that I would be in position to have a voice, the talents, the skills, the concern to be able to go and record my own things and document this. Be in this position, I don't take it for granted. You know, there are a lot of things coming. There are a lot of things coming regarding the transformation. So honestly, I have to do certain things and reason with myself, because the route I was going, it probably would have totally consumed me. So I'm going through a period of understanding my limitation, because I've done everything possibly that I could possibly do to do my part in saving certain family pieces of land and waking up people around me and trying to rally people together to support one another, only to see the faces of corruption in full. And it's a power thing. So with that being said, I choose to consult the most purest form of power, and that's the source. Whether you want to call it God or whatever, I say the source. I say the source is within. I don't try to look to anything outside of me to satisfy these things.